Despite 20 years of suffering, North has no agitation to destroy Nigeria. AREWA Forum. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in. The AREWA Youth Consultative Forum, AYCF, has said those agitating for Nigeria's disintegration should be decisively dealt with. Şong RH0Y, national president of the AYCF, made the remark in an interview with Daily Post. Şong RH0Y said those whose agitation are endangering the lives of Nigerians should be dealt with in line with Buhari's directive. Faulting the violent approach of IPOB, Şong RH0Y pointed out that the movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra, MASSOB, go about the agitation peacefully without endangering the lives of Nigeria. Şong RH0Y said all of us are victims of the society today in one way or the other, so if something goes wrong, you don't have to behave abnormal. When you look at the situation on ground and think the only way out is to become violent at the expense of people's life, then such agitation is not worth it. Yes, certain things went wrong, and we also in the northern part of the country have suffered the same problem. In fact, we have even suffered more than where the agitation is coming from. Can the situation today in the northwest or northeast be compared to the realities in the southwest and southeast? The answer is no. For over 2 decades now, we have been suffering from one trouble to another, from poverty to marginalization to deprivation and so on. Even at that, we never deemed it necessary to take up arms against the state. So no matter how you look at it, their approaches are wrong. Don't we have other groups agitating like MASSOB? Do you see MASSOB endangering the lives of innocent citizens of the southeast? The answer is no. Was it not from MASSOB IPOB broke out and is led by that blind man who puts the lives of people in danger? MASSOB goes about their demands which are very genuine by their thinking and feeling. MASSOB has said they really believe that the Southeast is being marginalized, and if Nigeria can address some of the injustice meted on them, they are willing to come back and build a nation. However, the IPOB's approach is wrong, and 2 wrongs cannot make it right. Looking at this situation, you cannot solve problems with problems. We have faith in the country despite the shortcomings. We believe some days we will turn things around instead of balkanizing the country in the name of agitation. Most of these agitators are young elements who should come together and build a synergy within themselves that will fight against those oppressing them. Anybody found disobeying the law of the land should be dealt with decisively. Nobody is above the law. If you balkanize the country, where will you go to? You cannot be an American citizen. You will remain a Nigerian. If you balkanize here, where will you run to? You are a refugee anywhere you run to. We suffered during the war and we cannot go back there again. If there is a way we can amend what happened in the past to ensure that the war never happened, we would have done that. Everybody suffered for that. So it is that what they want. So is that where they want us to return to now that there is arms proliferation? We cannot survive a second war. So Nigerians must learn to stay together. We can agitate without endangering the life of anybody. I only agree with the last word he has said, that we can agitate without endangering the lives of anybody. Why I'm not supporting the marginalization that has happened, I will say to the indigenous people of Biafra that if there is a way they can agitate peacefully, fine, they should do so. 2 wrongs, exactly. Another thing I agree with is that 2 wrongs cannot make it right. But saying that the North has continued to suffer and they have not, it is their choice. This is democracy. You have freedom of will. Nobody is putting a gun over your head and telling you, oh, you must not agitate. Oh, you must do things this way. No. It is choice. The North wants to stay calm because their people are the people in power. Fine and good, no problem. Stay. Whatever comes your way, you take it. That is how you want it. But you will not say that another group of people, because you do not agitate or because you do not do one particular thing, that they should follow you to do that. No. There's a freedom of choice. These people in particular now that you are saying they have not, things that are happening in the northeast and northwest, similar things, or the gravity of what is happening in northeast is not even equal to. It is not supposed to be equal to. It is not supposed to be equal to 1 bit. What is wrong is wrong. What is happening in the Northeast is wrong. What is happening in the Northwest is wrong. What is happening in the South is the killings. The kidnaps is wrong. So wrong. None of it is right. And it is not supposed to go on. For him to come out and say, they should not, that is their, if the North will decide that they will keep closing their mouths and they will not say what is right, fine and good. Fine and good. Let us put in mind that the indigenous people of Biafra today are not alone. The Yoruba and the Oduduwa nation, they are also agitating. All I am going to say to the indigenous people of Biafra, if there is a way they can stop or put to end the killings and the destruction of lives and property, which I feel hoodlums and rascals have hijacked the protests, they should do so. They shouldn't continue spilling blood. The land is already so filled with the blood of the innocent. They shouldn't add to it. All they should do, they should keep agitating for what is right. If things don't sit well with me, you cannot tell me that I should keep quiet just because another person elsewhere keeps quiet. No, it doesn't sit well with me, and there is no way I can take it because it is seeming like I am going to die out of this marginalization and out of this oppression. Then I must speak out, but I must do so peacefully. I must not endanger lives and property. People are born with the mindset that their subjects are born to suffer. It is not our mindset here. We have progressive mindset. Exactly what I'm saying. If you have decided to keep quiet while you keep suffering, while the commoners over the north keep suffering and people are being killed on a daily basis, we do not, like I said, we do not believe that that is supposed to be happening to even anyone. No one deserves it. No one deserves to be marginalized. No one deserves to be killed. Terrorism is not to be, how am I going to put it now? Is not to be encouraged anywhere. No. Terrorism, banditry is not to be encouraged anywhere. Killings is not to be encouraged anywhere. Injustice is not to be encouraged anywhere. Doing what is wrong in the eyes of everyone, in the eyes of the society, it is not to be encouraged anywhere. Nobody is supposed to, it is not to be tolerated. It is not to be tolerated at all. So if you are saying you are tolerating it because of I do not know your reasons, then fine and good. But these things are wrong. If you would ask the common man in the north, I am sure he or she is going to say that it is wrong. They are not supposed to tolerate it. But because they are so love-drunken that they have said they want to do anything they can for their brother, fine and good. People don't generalize. People do not have such a mindset. We want a progressive mindset, a mindset where I do not believe that terrorism should be tolerated. I believe terrorism should be dealt with, and everybody deserves a free, a fair, a just Nigeria. That is what we believe. And this brings us to the end of the news. Thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.